Hi folks, my name is Jason and this is my vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Evening folks, it's Saturday evening and it's 8 o'clock and it's the last day in February. I've not been doing a lot this week. It's been quite a quiet week for me. We have had a bit of turmoil, as you'll see in a minute from the footage. We've had leaks and we've got lots of problems with the living room now. It's almost unlivable because of the dust and stuff that keeps falling. As you can tell, I'm a bit chesty because I think the dust's getting to me a bit. You only have to be in there for 5 minutes and you can feel it on your chest. Excuse me. Just hold on a second. Can't beat Gentleman Jack for making you feel better. Yeah, as you can see from the footage coming up, I've done some more footage of the ceiling and what it's like now, and this is what we've got to live with at the moment. That's our living room ceiling you'll be seeing in a minute. Also this week we had a bit of a thing with boxes, as you'll see in a minute. Now the funny thing is, you'll see the boxes, but just bear in mind we've had another 3 more delivered today because we needed 6 of the packing boxes, and each one again was in 2 boxes. So we've now got 6 massive boxes and 6 small boxes. This is just a mad the amount of packaging that was in them, plus there's paper in them as well. And I just think it's disgusting that in this day and age, you know, when we're going on about recyclability and also sustainability and not using too many packing materials, we've got a company here that's packing something in a box that's then put in another box and has got paper wrapped around it. It just doesn't make no sense to me. Anyway, one of them's got to go back because it's damaged. It's actually smashed, the top of the lid is, so I've been in touch with Amazon and they'll be picking that up on Monday. I've just got to put a return label on it. But like I said, this week we haven't done much at all except for a big Tesco shop. I have had a bit of a shock this week because I've reached 150 subscribers, which is absolutely massive for me. It really is. It's huge. And I was going to do a Q&A session, but I didn't get any questions asked me, which is very strange when you've got 150 subscribers. So I think I'll just tell you a little bit anyway. As you know, my name's Jason. My name's Jason Skin Cotton now. Used to be Jason Cotton, but I got married to the lovely Deborah Skin in 2014. We've been together for nearly 20 years. In fact, 20 years this year, to be honest with you. I have been married once before, but that was a disaster. I was used as a punch bag, both emotionally and physically. And it taught me a lot about marriage and relationships, and it made me a little bit wary about getting involved again. But it takes a good woman to win your heart, or a good man, or a good whatever, and she definitely won mine. I'm a poet and I'm a writer. I've had 2 books published, a fantasy novel and a book of poetry. And I keep saying I'm going to get my 2nd book of poetry done this year and also my novel finished, but I just can't bring myself to do it at the moment. I can't get the motivation. I've written over 300 poems. Most of them are on the internet. I will put a link to the site where they are and the link that you can click on if you want to read some of my stuff underneath this vlog. I will also put a link to both of my books as well, so that you can have a look if you want, and if you're interested in buying them, they're on Amazon. One's called hang on a minute, I've got an itchy nose. No, it's not called that. That's a strange name in it now. Love, Life and Laughter is the name of the poetry book, and the fantasy novel is called When All Is Lost, and it's the Chronicles of the Sword, book 1. I'm working on book 2 as we speak, but like I said, it's a bit slow going. In hobbies, you know, if you're looking at my vlogs, I do lots of jigsaws. I'm mad on jigsaws. I do a lot of gaming as well, because now I've got my PC, I can actually just put my hand on top of a mouse. I don't have to worry about gripping a controller, which is ideal when you can't really feel much in your hands. I'm playing a game called Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I've told you about before, and it's absolutely fantastic. Other things that I do in my spare time, I read. I watch TV. I like a lot of old comedies. I'm mad on Only Fools and Horses. I can tell you almost every single thing about it. I know the scripts inside out and the episodes and everything. My entire family loves it. We're all mad on the programme. You know, I've recently joined the Only Fools and Horses Appreciation Society, which is available on Facebook if you're interested. But yeah, I like all old comedies. I like everything from Never the Twain to some others do have them. Likely Lads, Steptoe and Son, Rising Damp, Only Fools and Horses, as you know, Morecambe and Wise, Two Ronnies. Anything from the 70s, 80s and 60s comedy wise is absolutely fantastic for me. There's not many from the 90s that I watch. I'll watch a few episodes. I've watched a few episodes of Red Dwarf, and I've also watched Keeping Up Appearances. So I think that might have been late 80s or early 90s anyway. I like the British Empire, that's another funny one. but I don't really watch a lot of TV. I do like, what am I thinking here, gangster dramas. I've watched one called the Boardwalk Empire series, and that is absolutely fantastic. If you get a chance to watch it, I highly recommend it. Steve Buscemi's in it, and it's absolutely brilliant. There's 5 series of it, and I tell you what, I couldn't put it down once I started watching it. I just wanted to watch every single episode one after another. It was that good. I've got the Sopranos box set as well, but I haven't watched that yet. But yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm into, crime drama and things like that. I've also got, I can't think what it's called now, the one where he makes meths. No, it's escaped me. But there's another one where the guy makes drugs in his own little caravan thing, and it all escalates out of control. I can't think what it's called at the moment, but I'm actually got that one on box set to watch as well. I like listening to lots of music, and I've got such an eclectic taste in music, it's ridiculous. I like everything from some 60s music. I also like things like Mike Oldfield. I like Jean-Michel Jarre. I like Alan Parsons Project, Erasure, Pet Shop Boys, Depeche Mode, and modern Within Temptation. Within Temptation, if you like Evanescence, then I highly recommend you give Within Temptation a bash. They are a really, really fantastic group. Some of the early stuff was a bit grungy, but the later stuff was absolutely fantastic. I like it all, see, because I've listened to it from the very beginning, from Enter and all the way up to current albums and everything. But yeah, I've been massive fans of most of these groups since they started, basically. I don't usually just get into groups, you know, years later, although I did do with Alan Parsons Project. He'd been out quite some time before I got into listening to him, and his stuff's absolutely fantastic. It really is. It's really nice and mellow and calming and everything, and there's some good tunes in there that get in your head, and once they're in there you can't get rid of them. I used to be a footballer. I used to play football a lot, I used to play snooker a lot, and I used to play darts a lot. But as this vlog is called Living with CMT, and CMT stands for Charcot-Marie Tooth, it's basically a nerve and muscle wasting condition, and it means basically that I have pipe cleaner legs. Basically, there's no muscle on my legs, particularly from my knees down. All the muscle is dead. I can't lift my right foot and move my right foot at all, except for a slight twitch from side to side if I'm lucky. I've not been able to curl or bend my toes for absolutely years. I broke my toes lots and lots of times without knowing it. I got told this when I went for a hospital appointment once, when I twisted my ankle. They did an x-ray and they said that not only had I badly sprained my ankle, but I looked like I'd broken my toes at least a dozen times without knowing it. So yeah, it's got a lot to answer for. It also means that I feel a lot of cold. My body feels the cold really bad, and when it feels it, it numbs up. So if I'm downtown and I stand still for longer than about 5 minutes, I can't move my legs go to sleep on me and I can't move them, and it takes about another couple of minutes of trying to walk straight before I can walk. I don't walk anywhere outside of the house without my calipers on and a stick and a glove. I know looking at me sitting here you might think I don't look as if I've got anything wrong with me, and that's okay, I don't mind that, but then when I raise my hands and you see how my fingers are and you see how my hands are, that's results of CMT. It makes your hands go like claws, and literally you just have to rest them on keys and stuff. I do a lot of surveys. I do absolutely tons of surveys. It's because of doing surveys I bought my bass unit. Other things about me is I went to school at Braidley Infant School to start with, then Smallthorne Junior, then Burnwood High School, and then Brown Hills High School. And the one thing I will say is I endured a lot of bullying. I was bullied a lot as a child. I was tormented, I was beaten up, I was picked on, I was pushed over, and there's been times when it got too much for me and I tried to take my own life, but failed, because all I was concerned about was who would find me and what it would do to them. I was more worried about other people than myself. I think it was more just a cry for help, just to get me out of there. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't, because I've got the life I've got now. It's not perfect by any stretch, you know, I'm not a multi-millionaire or nothing daft like that, you know, I haven't got cars and luxury yachts or all that, you know, I just live in a 3-bedroom, semi-detached house with my wife and my dog, and I'm happy as anything. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm a published author now, which is what my dream's always been. and I've also now got 150, like I say, followers on my vlog, which is amazing to think that many people tune in and listen to me talk. I would love to answer questions, I really would. If anybody has got any questions that they want to ask me about my life, about my dreams, about anything at all really to do with my life, within reason obviously, nothing personal, but I will answer questions. I've got lots of different, things that I do and things that keep me entertained. I'm a massive fan of Liverpool Football Club, even though tonight I've just found out we've just lost 3-0 to Watford, so our unbeaten game run has come to an abrupt end. But I think one defeat out of 28 games isn't too bad, really, is it? One defeat and one draw. So we've dropped 4 points out of, 24? 84, is it? I think we've got 80 points now, yeah. So I still think we might win the league. But I've found out also today that this coronavirus that's going round could end the Premier League early, and they're trying to debate whether we should be given the title or not. Well, bear in mind, we're at least 19 points clear, and there's only 10 games left, which is only 30 points. I think we'll be robbed if they don't give it to us. I really do. I think we've played brilliant this year, and for one glitch and one draw, I think we deserve it. Like I said, I've been a Liverpool Football Club fan for a very, very long time. My wife, for my 40th birthday, she paid for me to go to Anfield, which if you don't know where that is, it's Liverpool's football ground. And I had a tour of the stadium. I had a 3-course meal, and I got to meet 2 of the legends, Phil Neal and Mr. John Aldridge, and they were brilliant. They were absolutely fantastic. When I met them, I didn't know whether to ask for an autograph or bow down in front of them, because they're my heroes. They're from my Liverpool football team of the past. But yeah, I've got loads and loads, and I've got a lot of comments on this Popeye hoodie that people seem to like. Well, the next time, hopefully I do a vlog, I'll be wearing another brand new hoodie, what my wife has bought me, and it's Taz. It's going to have Taz on it with loads of stuff, and you'll see it when it comes anyway. It's a really, 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 really cool hoodie. But yeah, that's my vlog for today. Enjoy this footage coming up. I will be working a lot on my vlog in the next few weeks, because now I've got so many subscribers, I want to make a bit more of an effort. I'm going to do new intro and outro screens. My wife's going to design all that sort of stuff for me, because she's a fantastic creative designer. She does her own cards. She's going to be doing her own jewellery. She does diamond art. She does everything. Honestly, she's really into craft. She's excellent at it as well. I'll try and get a few of the pictures actually for one of my vlogs so that I can show you. But that's it for today. You all take care. I hope you have a fantastic Saturday, and I'll do another vlog soon. And again, thank you for subscribing. If you like what you see, tell your friends, get them to subscribe. Like I said, it's only me, and I'm only going to be sort of like sitting here talking, or you might get some footage in the week of me downtown. I might be down in Costa, because that's one of my favourite haunts for doing a bit of footage. So you all take care, and I'll do another vlog soon. Bye for now. Thanks again for watching. Hey up folks, I just thought I'd give you an update on the roof. This is what they've left us with. They came on Monday, took down the rest that was hanging, and that's what they've left. We can't stay in this room. We can't sit and watch TV in this room, because the dust and the stuff that you're breathing in is absolutely ridiculous. It's giving you a bad chest within 5 or 10 minutes of being in the room. I've had respiratory problems before many years ago, and I don't fancy having them again, so I tend to stay out of this room until they've sorted it. It's been since Monday now, so they've had 48 hours. They said they were going to come back when it was nice. The trouble is, it's been nice all day today, so they could have actually done something with it. But that's what they've left us with. I think it's a bit disgusting myself. And, as you can see, there's a hell of a lot of marks on the walls and everything. But, yeah, that's how they've left us.
Hey up folks, well first of all ignore the hair because it looks a bit manic. It's because I had it washed last night and I forgot to brush it before I went to bed, so it looks a bit like I've stuck my finger in the socket. But I'm just about to show you something. We've ordered 3 84 litre tubs for storage, and we were told that they would only be able to send them out on the 10th of March. Now the thing is, the 3 boxes all the same that could all go in the same package because they'd all literally fit inside one another. I'm going to pause it, I'm going to stop it now, and then I'm going to start the filming because I want to show you exactly what they've sent us. These are the size of the boxes what they have sent us. They have just been delivered, and I'll show you how big they are. I'll give you an idea of how big they are.
There you go.
Got my hand on it, and there's Deb standing next to them.
I'm 5'8".
She's 5'8".
5'9".
I'm 6 foot. And there we have 3 boxes, believe it or not, containing a storage box in each. Rather than putting them all in the one box, they put them in individual boxes, and they sent them out as 3 individual consignments, even though we ordered all 3 at the same time. I can't believe it. Anyway, that's what we've just received. I will actually show you the size of the tubs when I open one of the boxes. Folks, it gets better. We've just opened the first box, only to find that inside each of the boxes is another box.
Yay!
And that is the size of the box, believe it or not. So that, in that is how they send the packaging now, and yet they're trying to tell us to cut down on packaging. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Sorry, Jessie, just video bombing me.
It's because you put a toy underneath the box.
I know, I put the box on her toy. I squished the toy.
Jess.
Yeah, that's the dog happy now, she's got a toy back. So yeah, that's what we received this morning.
Oh.
Give yourself an itchy nose.
Myself a tickle.
Oh.
Jess.
Jess.
Give herself an itchy face.
She gives herself an itchy nose. I don't think it. Oh. Silly bugger.
She's looking at you. Jay, she's looking at you.
No, that's it. She's gone off it.
Had enough.
Yeah. You want one? Oh, good girl. You want one? Okay. I want one. Ow. Say again? Okay. There you go. Well folks, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you did and you want to support me, you can subscribe by clicking there, and if you want to see what I did in my previous video, you just click up there. If you do like the video, please give me a like and maybe subscribe. Bye for now.